Hey everyone, so today we're gonna go ahead and do this 90s inspired look today. The palette we are using today is the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette using a fluffy blending brush. We're going into the gray color and we're gonna place that on our outer part of our lid, and we're also going to wing it out a little bit as well. So, as I'm doing the voiceover, it is May 20th, so I can't believe tomorrow is my birthday, May 21st. I'll be 39 years old. I cannot believe that. 39, that is crazy, but a blessing as well. Okay, so after we are done, we're gonna go in with a flat eyeshadow brush. Gonna go in with the white, and we're placing that on the outer corner and making sure it matches with the gray, and make sure all of the harsh lines is blended. We're also gonna use the white as a highlight on our brow bone. Now we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, and we're just gonna line our eyes. You want to do a small wing, like a thin wing, just because that's how the picture is. But I kind of went a little too thick after I got off camera, just because I kept trying to fix it and fix it and fix it. I don't know. I'm very paranoid when my eyeliner does not look the exact same. I don't know. I just like it looking the same. Um, but sometimes I just cannot get it looking like the exact same on each side. The lashes we are using is by Ioni. And then for blush, we're going to go in with Pink Lady by Juvia's Place. We're just going to place that where I usually put my blush, but I'm going to kind of bring it down a little bit towards my cheekbones. I normally don't like doing that, but I'm trying to duplicate the picture. So I'm just doing, what I kind of normally do, but not really. Now that we are happy with how the blush looks, we're going to go ahead and take our sponge and just blend everything out. And then we're going to go and blend out our concealer. I like to let my concealer sit while I do the other parts of my face. And it just helps everything blend out seamlessly. To me, I think it is, and it's just a really good way for me to get my face done quicker, to be honest. Yeah. Now that everything is blended out, I like going back in with a sponge and just blend everything out again, just to make sure there's no brush streaks in my concealer. Going in with the Juvia's Place Volume 4 powder blush, and we're going to set the liquid blush with that, and I'm using the top color first, and then after that I like to go in with the light color, and I like to place it on top of the pink that I just placed, like to make it a ombre kind of. And if you have too much blush, I'm showing you a trick on with some setting powder. I like to go in with the Morphe Jumbo setting powder, and I'm just setting my face. I'm also gonna bring it to my blush as well, and it will help blend everything out. And you'll see that in a few minutes. I like to, carve out my cheekbones more, and as you can tell, I'm using the back end of the sponge to blend out the apple part of my cheek. Then after that, I don't let it sit for too long anymore. I just wipe it off after I'm all done setting everything. Going in with the Milani setting spray and letting it set everything in place. And I'm taking the black and the gray, and we're just going to go ahead and smoke the lower lash line. I used to do this a lot when I was little as well. Not in the 90s, but in the 2000s. I would smoke my under eye with some eyeliner, and I would also do my mascara like a lot of mascara. I remember as a kid in the 2000s. Well, not a kid, a teenager. Um, and I don't know. That was my favorite thing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips, and I'm using a lip liner by Maybelline. And then after I'm all happy with how my lips looked with the lip liner, I do fill in my lips a little bit, especially in the inner corner parts. Now I take the concealer and I'm gonna go and fix the mess ups that where it needs to be fixed, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. Then I'm just fixing everything up a little bit, and then I'm going into the Milani concealer in a light nude, I believe, and we're going to place that in the middle of our lips. You'll see what I'm about to do. We're just going to place that, and we're going to make sure everything is blended, and it is. I like to go in with it a few times until I'm happy with it and make sure everything is all blended. Then I'm going to show you that you can use a blush as a lipstick, because I'm going to go in with a Juvia's Place blush. Once I'm happy, the same blush that we used on our face, we're going to use the light pink, and we're going to put and mix it together. Actually, we're mixing those two together, and we're placing that right where we put the concealer on our lips, and you will see it will stick. Taking the Morphe dripping lip gloss, and this is their translucent color. I am just placing this just to make it shiny lips, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.